Hello and welcome to Wake Up and Smell the Mic S&P 500 review for Thursday, January 12th, 2023. It's now the 11th. We start off in the S&P 500 daily chart in DeMark looking back to end of December 2021. I'll zoom into the current area now. The S&P 500 daily chart has printed the combo and sequential sell setup 4 count. And to negate that for end of day on the 12th, there must be a close below 3895.08 for the price flip to the buy setup count 1. The 50% momentum up was qualified and confirmed, and that makes the 50% propulsion exhaustion up for 50% qualified and confirmed. And the next stop to the upside is the relative retracement disqualified up 1 at 3998.51. So the same thing here as the qualified momentum up for 50%, up close, down close, up close above the level, etc. So we need to get that qualified and confirmed. And then we set our sights on the 50% qualified and confirmed propulsion exhaustion up. And there's a good chance it could just blast right past that and just go right after the 50% qualified and confirmed propulsion exhaustion up. And qualify and confirm this on the fly later on. And things head south instead tomorrow on the 12th. Same thing as for today on the 11th. This could become qualified in this trend factor disqualified down 1 with a close lower than this close on the 11th for the end of the day on the 12th. Keep going. Same thing for the trend factor down 2. And then same thing for the ongoing demand line. And the same thing for the disqualified momentum down, all with closes below those levels. And tucked in there out of sight is this qualified supply projection right by the relative retracement disqualified up 1. And the next ongoing supply line is up here at 4095.60, so that's above the 50% qualified and confirmed propulsion exhaustion up. So we should watch this level around 4,000. That's a big round number. Could stall there and reverse. This gap zone was filled today. There's a low of 3967.79 on this bar on the 14th, and the high over here 3970.07. So now there's a slight gap zone underneath with a high of 3919.83 on the bar on the 10th, and you can see the low over here 3928.54. Not too big of a gap zone, but nonetheless a gap zone. And price not only qualified and confirmed the 50% Momo up, it also closed above the baseline here at 3932.73. And that makes the weekly chart, it has price above the conversion line here, which is above the baseline right underneath it. And here's the S&P 500 daily cloud chart, and price closed above the cloud today. So the cloud for the 12th at the top is at 3954.45. And the top of the daily Bollinger Band upper band is 3994.91, right around that round number 4,000 area. Here's an S&P 500 daily cloud chart looking back to the beginning of 2022. And the Bollinger Band upper band is in gold and these STARC bands are in purple, and they look like they're right at 4,000 for the upper Bollinger Band and upper STARC band. The S&P 500 downtrend chart, I'll zoom into the current area now. And there was a gap up higher at the open, so that's a higher close than the previous bar here on the 9th for the 10th, and then on the 11th we have a higher bar than the bar on the 10th, and for the 12th there needs to be a higher close than the close prior on the 11th, and we'll have our 3-bar rule will have been met. And see the video on 12:30 for an explanation of the rules for buying past this 3,900 line here. And that's in the Let's All Gather at the River section. The S&P 500 support and resistance levels big board chart shows there is no gray area within the 3,900 zone amongst all of these other levels. And price in the aftermarket hours for the S&P 500 on the 11th at 7:57 p.m. is 39.69. So to the upside is trend factor down 139.85 and R1 39.83. And to the downside is the top of the cloud 39.54, the pivot point 39.56, and S1 at 39.42. Both AD lines, the NASDAQ 100 and the S&P 500 for the daily charts, are above their 21 EMA signal lines. And the PPO extreme is almost above zero. It's at negative 0.27, almost at zero. And the NYSE traditional McClellan breadth oscillator to get back to zero would require 4,608 decliners over advancers to get back to zero. It is getting somewhat overbought, but can head higher. And tomorrow morning is the CPI report on the 12th at 8:30 Eastern Time, and don't get cute and try buying or selling in the pre-market hours, because every robot and algorithm in the universe will be ready to go with their fingers on the button. Have a great day.